Yes, no, maybe. Alrighty then. Good evening and welcome back. It's myself versus Dragonfly this evening. I will just get this posted in a couple of groups and then we'll go from there. So, yeah, this should be good fun. I mean, I'm hyping up a little bit when I'm posting them online. Dragonfly is now in the deep core. So what that means is he's in the top tier of the Vassal League. He was in my group last year. We played against each other quite a few times now. So we use each other for practice quite a bit. It's quite useful because, especially like if you've got people who play XP on a high level. It's been said quite a lot before that you're only as good as the people you play against, so it's quite useful to get some practice against the top tier of the X-Wing world. And as I mostly play on Vassal, this is one of the best ways to do it. So yeah, hopefully he can help me bump up, get that top spot this year, and I will see him if he stays there in the deep core in the next season. So that should be good. Right, I'm on the right hand side. He's on the left. I'm flying the Swarm and he is flying a Falcon. As he's flying a Falcon, I don't really want it to put a rock in the middle, so I'm going to put the big rocks at my corner. Now this is going to be an interesting game. Initiative wise, it makes life interesting. It makes life very interesting because we're not sharing any initiatives, but my 3 Fangs are going to move after all of his ships, but Fenn is going to be able to pick on them. I'm curious to see what he's doing in terms of the asteroids here. I feel like I'm going to put this here. So I want the board as open as possible. I want to be able to pick on Bob or pick on Fenn. And a lot of people, to make the board as open as possible, set a nice cluster of rocks along their edge, but I find cornering them in opposite corners gives you much more control for the second rock as well. It tends to mess with your opponent. If you put one down here, then they will go, okay, sure, I'll make this corner more messy. But by putting the second one over there, you tend to get this nice diagonal. And actually, you can make quite a lot of space by putting the other one then in the corner that doesn't have as many rocks. Because he could have put one over here, he could have put one over there. He's decided to go over there, so I'm going to go over here. And it should give us, even with the 6 big rocks, it should give us quite a bit of space here. So we're going to go with that. Right, I'm also aware that I've got a couple of uploads that are going to go up. I'm probably going to see if I can upload all 3 of them tonight. We'll see where we go from there. And fingers crossed, we'll get those all uploaded. So, have I posted that to Nova? I feel like I should have posted that to Nova. Nova, yep, that's posted. And I need to post this in all of the podcasts. So we need Minox, we need Gold, we need Scum and Villainy. Okay, so my Fangs. Now I'm going to steal my old B-Wing deployment here, for those of you that remember when B-Wings were really, really good. I feel like they're just about to become really good again with the advent of Leia. Fear the mighty B-Wing. I really want to... At the moment I'm not testing Extended, I'm testing Hyperspace, but the fact that you can fit... At 41 points, you can fit Zeb with Leia in, and then your choice of double tap Y-Wing for 41, X-Wing for 41, or B-Wing for 41. I think it's interesting that they are all 41 points there. I feel like 41 at the moment is the limit. They can't put a ship below that, because otherwise you just take 5 of them. But I would like to see what happens. I'd like more options for the B-Wing, if I'm honest. It's meant to be a heavy fighter. With cannons and everything else. I feel like the cannon and the torpedo slot right now is not amazing. And the cannon's really the only thing the B-Wing's got going for it. I mean, maybe bring back the B-Wing E2. That'd be amazing. Bring back the modification for the B-Wing that means that I can take crew. That would be great. I would love that. Okay, so let's see where he's going. Let's see where he's going. Streaming kit up and ready. I should probably stream live on YouTube actually. I could maybe do that. Twitch. I could double stream. Maybe it's going to eat up all my bandwidth though if I stream it on everything. I know a lot of people prefer watching YouTube. Maybe I can get some YouTube going when... Okay, let's see. So he's just lining up in that corner. Interesting. So so I need to link this to my, because I can go live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Right. Let's try the flanky thing. So let's just quickly break down his list as well, just while I'm here now. The reason I'm not going to set up directly on the corner is because I want access to the barrel roll. So really I need to set up on the range 1 band so I know that I can barrel roll. 2.5 base lengths is 1, so I can set up a little bit inside it. Just being a bit careful. All right then. So if he's practicing, so Dragonfly here is just asking how many rounds do we go. But the Vassal League is 19 rounds. Most of the time in a tournament, you'd end up only going to 15-ish on average. When people have counted back their games, that's how many they tend to go to. I'm a slow player, so I'm normally about 10 or 12. But having a 19... Ooh! The new tournament's 16. That's very good. Oh. So the new Scott Bryant one is 16. But the league is 19 still, I think. Chits. We need a shield token to keep the round timers. Okay, so we got a time frame. Oh wow. Hey peoples. Massive spike and stuff. Yeah, I need to set this up so that I can have YouTube on. Let's put a little bit of low background music on because my chatting's nice, but let's put a little bit of background music on the back. See what we can find. What we got. Let's go with some of that. A low level back. Okay, so to dials. I mean, well, you can mute it if you want. To be fair, if I'm talking, then I should probably turn it off the background, shouldn't I? You just want to be paying attention to me. See if. Okay, so Simon. You're turning into an old man. I know you like your classic metal, which is good. Everyone likes a bit of AC/DC, etc. But what can I say? I'm a 90s chick, and I like myself a little bit of emo as well. Right, let's actually set some dials. Just quickly before I do, he's got L3 on Lando. That's a really important thing. So Fenn just can't come in and nuke him. But more importantly, that means he does not have L3 on Bobber. So not having L3 on Bobber is a pretty big deal for me, because that allows me to basically pick on him. The single reroll from Fenn is huge. It's really, really important to have that reroll from reroll when Fenn just rolls into 5 hits. So the fact that Fenn can get that massive smack into the fire spray if he needs it is really, really important. Let's just spawn some stress tokens there. There we go. Trap those on the board. Yeah, it's important. And being able to just go, okay, you're not taking that hit is really, 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 really big. Do. Right. So that's sorted. Which list, Elliot? I assume you are watching. Are you talking about my list or Dragonfly's list? I really like Dragonfly's, actually. I've been trying to think of Seavor with Duke. That's my only problem. He was talking to me about this. He thinks it would be a better idea to have Pros and Bomb on Bobber. I think we both agree on that one. But he wants to see how good it is. So this is why we test things. Interesting. So he's coming really hot here. I think he was maybe expecting me to do a hard one. A lot of people talk about where you want the first engagement to be. So I want him to be struggling with these asteroids in the first engagement, which is going to be about right. I can do a 2-bank and a boost in the focus here with all of my fangs. The only issue is that where does Bobber go? Does Bobber do the hard turn here? I can kind of see him doing the hard turn. So if he does a hard turn and then boost down, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Means that basically Fenn gets a pick on him though, which is great. So that's actually really hard to line up. So thinking for next turn, I want to do a 5 forwards with Fenn, but I'm reasonably sure that just puts me straight on an asteroid. So that's frustrating. I should have X-winged better there. I mean, I can get the 3-banking, but that means I'm actually jousting with Bobber. And I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. I mean, Fenn can take it, but I'm very curious about the fact that he's put Han Solo on Bobber as well with Marauder. That's an expensive Bobber. I mean, it's good, but it's really expensive. I'm not sure if it's worth it. We're going to have to see. Right, round 2 dials. Right. Yeah, the frustration is I can't really... I'm fairly sure I start glitching if I put... if I try and upload videos while I'm streaming. So that's the only frustration with having to upload videos to both Twitch and YouTube. It takes quite a while. Now, question being... 2-bank, hard 2 boost. 2-bank boost. 2-bank to there and a straight boost provides me with quite a lot of options for killing Falcons. But again, with the Falcons, he wants the trick shot. I can see him going 3 forward and a boost here, and just trick shotting me. So I feel like to be careful, I should just do a 2-bank and stay where I am. But I think this guy can do a hard 2 and a boost. I might just split out the fangs here. Seems like that could be a sensible decision. I don't really want to get him picked on, but a 2-bank from this guy would just be fine, and he sits there with a focus. Because if Lando does 3 forwards and then boosts, it's kind of fine. This one, hard 2. This guy, I think, does the hard 2, does a Kirby boost. That gives him lots of shots here. This guy, hard 2 barrel roll. Hard 2 barrel roll gets me shot over there. This guy, hard 2 barrel roll. So hard 2 boost. Hard 2, maybe even a straight boost. So I think we're going to do... Number 1 does a hard 2. We know that. Number 2 also does a hard 2. That gives him a good position. Number 2 kind of wants to do the barrel roll backwards, which I might just do. The only problem is if he blasts forwards and then goes there, then he gets shot and he doesn't get shots back. So we're going to do the 2-bank from him. Fenn. Three forward and a barrel roll allows me the option of a hard 3 on Bobber's arse next turn. If Bobber doesn't come down there though, Fenn wants to get involved. He wants to be able to join in the party. So I think actually the 3-bank from Fenn just has to come out. We're not going to be dealing with butt arcs yet from Bobber, so yeah, let's go fairly non-committal. Let's see what happens. 2-bank and a boost definitely gets me trick shotted. So right, this dude. Oh, I've done my dials wrong. Oops. This is why you should check your dials. Oh well, I actually quite like that. That works. He is going to stay there with a focus token. It's fine. Nobody noticed. Probably. Maybe. Alright, number one's going to go next. He's going to boost and take a focus. That thing, which means he keeps his stress token. I feel like maybe I should have boosted this guy, but I didn't want to get trick shotted. And then this one does one of those. And so he kind of wants to stay where he is, but also, so if Bobber comes in there and does a boost, he gets a shot. If he comes down here, he doesn't get a shot. If the Falcon goes to there and to there, he will not get trick shotted, I think, because of closest to closest, so we're going to boost and focus with him. Because I think he's in a good position, so he's going to do that. Seavor won't get a shot on him, so he doesn't lose his focus. That's really important, because Seavor is going to be an absolute pain. So 2 of them have stress tokens, 1 of them doesn't. Maybe this guy should have boosted, but it's nice to have one of them slightly further back. Does mean, however, if Bob commits hard, I'm going to have less shots. However, it will dissuade him from boosting down here, because if he does boost, he gets shot by all 3 fangs. I think he's going to hold one with Bobber. So Seavor's playing it safe. Unsure. Right, let's get the board sized up correctly. See, this is the thing. I've stressed out my fangs, and he's got Lando's Falcon. Oh, he's slowing him down. That's fun. Okay, fair enough. So either he's blasting straight over the top, or he's trying to crash the Falcon just to slow it. Oh no, he's blasting. Okay, so that's a stress, because... Oh no, it's not the Resistance Falcon. I am very used to the Resistance Falcon. And all of its useless dial. Because apparently the 4 forward is not red. Just quickly check out that dial before he moves it. Here we go, so... Yeah. See, that's a good dial. It's just a shame it's got a 2 dice gun. Okay, so not a terrible position for me to be in. The Falcon's annoying because it's going to come around the outside of the rock next turn. If I have a look at points values, that Falcon being 61 does not make it a very tempting target. It's going to take a lot of killing for what it's going to do. So really, I need to kill Bobber. I need to kill Bobber. So we are going to do a boosty thing, and we're going to take a focus. Because Fenn doesn't mind stress tokens as much. Especially when he is able to shoot Bobber with no repercussions. So let's do that. The more unanswered shots you can get, the better. Yeah, I didn't think he'd come in hot. So, Fenn. It's going to be through an asteroid at long range. He's not able to take a handgunner because he took a focus as his action. So it's just going to be Fenn first. Through the asteroid, range 3. 3 dice against 4. That will do. Not bad at all. Now I expect him to dodge this. Yeah, we go. So the interesting question is, what range is this guy of? I'm hoping that he's not in range of Bobber. Should be out. But I've spent his focus and he has no other mods, so could be worse. Lando's going to get 3 dice against me. Oh. If you're not stressed, you may reroll all of your blank results. So he's going to stress himself out. That's the problem. Lando is very reliable. Bobber is not. But Lando, yeah, Lando with the focus. I've got to be careful on stressing myself here because Lando is really reliable. Annoying 61-point ship. You know, I was looking at Scum Han, but maybe I should be looking at Lando. 61 points is really good for that money. I have a 70-point hole in my Fenn plus Sterock version. And Scum Lando, loaded out like that, fits in it very nicely, and I have a 9-point bid. Curious. Very curious. Okay, now the big one. This should be 3 hits. Hoping there's no crits in here. There's no reason for him to not, because he's just going to do 2 4s next turn. Yep, there we go. Reroll the blank. If I'm honest, I probably do a 1 if I was Lando. Oh, good, no crits. What dice? Oh, sure. Right. Now, because of the fact that he did that, whilst I would love to shoot Bobber, Bobber gets 4 dice. Lando, I'm likely to sink damage into. So I feel like I should shoot Lando here, even though I want to shoot Bobber and kill Bobber. The chance of doing like 3 to Lando isn't a bad shout. Averages is 2 evades from Bobber. No, I'm going to shoot Bobber. The more damage you can do to an unfocused Bobber, the better. And if I get lucky, I can do a lot here. Dice are being very hot this game. There we go, 2 shields. That was a good roll. That was a good roll. I will take that. Right, let's see what we got. Dials it is. Because this guy's miles out and that guy's miles out. Okay. Right, focus tokens go away. Round 3. I'm really, really glad that where do you put? Ah, there it is. Round 3, yeah. I'm really bad at remembering rounds. Like, really bad. So, let's see if we can remember to do that. Oh, I never set the round timer. I would be... To be fair, round timer doesn't matter. But it's always nice to have it. How long have we been doing this for? Was there a... No, it's probably a time check on Simon's talking, actually. Let's go and do that. No, no time checks. Oh well. We'll work it out later. Right. Let's just conceal those. Oh god, I need to actually pay attention. I'm playing against someone who knows how to play Vassal. The good thing is I know where I'm going, so I don't set my dials badly. Right. So I feel like Bobber's going to turn away from me here. If he comes in hot, then I'm in trouble. 2 bank, barrel roll. If I barrel roll, I get trick shotted. And I'm stressed. I really want to stay unstressed with everyone here. Fenn does a hard 2, Fenn is easy. Clears the stress, sits there, takes a focus. At this point, I just put damage into Bob. 2 forwards, yes. 2 bank will go over the top, so therefore the 2 forward should fit. I am relatively confident that if the 2 forward goes there, the 2 bank goes there, and I will get a focus token. So let's do that. Number 1 does the 2 bank. Number 2 does the 2 forwards. I will at least get shots on Seavor if nothing else. And so the problem is if I go there, he's going to get a 3 dice shot against me. He's going to go 1 forward and go there. If I do 3 forwards, he might not. I might be able to kill Seavor. Where's the likelihood of Bobber going? Bobber is probably going there. So a 3 forwards might actually crash him. So let's do that, and it guarantees that my buddy isn't going to crash into me. And then Fenn can at least get a range 1 shot. This guy at the back. Now normally I would do a 2 bank down here, but we've already ascertained that I'm going to ignore right, I'm going to put them in formation so I know who is who. 3 forwards, 2 forwards, 2 forwards. I think I would like to do more, but 2 forwards gives me the option of the hard 1 next turn. Essentially, the fangs, I do really want to get close, but against Bobber he probably hits me harder than I do. And if I can just sit at range 2, it's actually better for me than it is for him, because I get 3 of 8 dice, so it's probably a good thing. Right, new article is up. Ooh, new article up on FFG. FFG, right, set. Obviously he's paying as much attention as I am. Right, FFG, we'll look at that in a second. We'll have a chat about that while we're streaming. So, yeah, that's me good to go. I don't like the idea of going 3 forwards with this guy, but we're just going to have to do it. So, 3, take a focus, no stress. Hopefully I will dodge the trick shot from Lando, and then he only gets a 2 dice shot, and Fang don't care. This guy is going to get trick shotted, but that's okay. That's okay. He's the one that sits back and does some damage, and this guy says, I will sit here and shoot you because I'm annoying. Cool. I think we're happy with that. Right, show me the 3 bank and land on the asteroid. He's never doing it. I think he's turning away. I think. Oh, interesting. So because we are practicing, I'm going to give him the opportunity. If he wants to change it, he can. Oh, it's a Republic one. I'm going to get excited. What's new? Dedicated. Oh, dedicated is the new EPT. So heroic, etc. While another friendly ship is in your side arc at range 0 to 2 and it defends. If it's limited or has the dedicated upgrade, and you are not strained, you may gain 1 strain token if you do defender rerolls one of the blank results. So that makes those little torrents really tanky. Huh. Makes it harder for me to choose Bobber. Oh god, no. I'm choosing Bobber. There are no questions here. Whilst I would love to shoot Seavor and just get him off the board, he's not the threat here. Bobber is the 104 point walking like bounty thing. Battle meditation. Oh, don't. You get me excited, Simon. You get me excited. Blue Squadron Protector. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. EPTs, a squad full of those things with some Jedi Starfighters. Did you want your 3 agility ship to reroll some defense dice? I think you did. Synchronized consoles. After you perform an attack, you may choose 1 friendly ship at range 1. Or a friendly ship with a synchronized console, upgrade at range 1 to 3, and spend a lock you have on the defender. If you do, the friendly ship may get a lock on the defender. So if you target lock with everything, you don't need your lock. You can just give 1 to your buddy at range 1 to 3. I hope that's expensive. There's a lot of Mindlink-esque stuff in here. I hope they remember what Mindlink did when it first came out. Okay, I think he's going to get a stress token from Han, but I think he's made a mistake here. He gets all of the rerolls in the world, but, and it's a big but, it is a big black booty sized butt. Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming into Fett. Nicki Minaj, that's what I was looking for. I'm hoping that's range 1. If it is, Bobber is going to be very unhappy. Very unhappy. Oh, battle meditation as a force. Oh, Republic only. Damn. You cannot coordinate limited ships, but you can perform a purple coordinate action. One additional friendly non-limited ship of the same type. Oh, wow. So, if you're flying generic Jedi. So, okay, back to the game. Really, really important point here is Fenn activates before Han activates on Boba. So he does get his rerolls, but I get 5 dice. Pew pew. Oh man, that's really frustrating. I kind of want to spend it. Might actually get some damage through. Seavor's probably going to shoot me. I'm going to spend it because I don't have any... Yeah, that was... Okay, I did get 2 damage at long range last turn. That's fine. I do 1. It's damage. Damage is damage. Annoying, but damage. That's the problem with not having a target lock. Okay. Maybe I should have target locked there. Nah, same odds. Take a focus. Take the focus, the thing. Han, yeah, so he gets his stress. Who's he killing? I think he's going to go for the range 2 on ZR3. Because he can get a trick he might not even get the trick shot, you know. Because that could be around the outside of the asteroid. Curious. Haha. Right. See what he's got. Bring it on. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, he's going for the number 1. Oh man. That hurts. I would do the yeah, he's doing the reroll. Yeah. He's got the tempting result. Good. Good man. So, set that to an evade. And I am going to... Am I going to spend the focus? Yeah, I'm going to spend the focus. Just don't take damage at this point. Don't take damage. I'm only getting shot by 2 dice from Lando and 2 dice from Seavor. Seavor I get 3 evades. I probably get 4 evades. Probably get 4 evades from that as well. So let's see. I think Seavor's going to shoot number 2 just to stop him from getting focus tokens. If I can do 2 more damage here, then Boba goes down to half. Not bad. Yeah, there we go. I've dodged the rocks. That was why I put my ships in those positions. I was expecting him to do the 1 forwards, so I managed to dodge the asteroids. Similar thing next turn is I'm just going to do a hard 2 boost, hard 1 boost. Should be able to line up Lando. Problem is that Bob just goes boof straight over the top. So yeah, we're going to have to see. We are going to have to see. This is going to be an interesting one. So just while he's thinking, I'm going to carry on looking at the Republic thing. There is some very interesting stuff here. Very interesting. I mean, importantly, if your Jedi, your basic Jedi has battle meditation, it's just begging for torpedoes. You take a generic swarm of torps, everyone takes a focus, and then your battle meditation Jedi just goes, you guys get a target lock, and then one of them won't need to spend it, so he gives his target lock to another one. So if you have, say, 3 of these things with proton torpedoes as well as a couple of Jedi, which seems reasonable. Against ZR2, interesting. I definitely would have shot the guy without the focus. Oh man, hot greens. Hot greens. Yeah, that's... I'm already getting excited for, like, missile swarm deltas. I hope we have a good missile or a good torp. Interesting. Astromech, that for 2 turns you can reduce its layout for 2 turns. Oh, wow. That's really good. Republic only, though. R4. Obi-Wan's Astro. It's not bad. Oh, man. So he's going for that one, so I'm going to spend the focus, whatever. I guess I spend my focus. Yeah, so that's what I always forget. I've got Seavor in my bullseye. So basically, I just rolled my way out of that little hole. Not bad. That was pretty tasty. So I've rolled like 9 natural evades out of 10 dice over the last 2 turns. Oops. Right, let's see what we got. So let's take this one first. Let's shoot Seavor. Set. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. So, yep, Seavor's on half health. Not bad. Let's just do this properly. So that's there. Seavor's taken 2. I've not taken any somehow. I mean, this is the other thing with the Fangs, is that sometimes they roll hot. Like the last game I played with them against the Y-Wings, they rolled really, really poorly. But yeah, I shouldn't have Leroyed Fenn into there. So this game, Fenn is in a really good position. He's not taking shots he doesn't need to. So yeah, fair enough. Now, I really want to kill Bobber here. But Bobber still has a focus token. No, you know what? We're going to do this guy first. So, because if I take a shield off with this one, I'm shooting him with the other guy. Because there's a possibility of... There we go. Yeah. So, I'm now going to shoot it with ZR1 because I can get half points on Bobber. And that's worth way more than half on Seavor. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Takes a shield. Right. Let's go all in for the big play. So, if I can manage to get a damage through. Ah, damn it. It was worth it. It was worth it. I wanted it, but hey, get what you give him. Bob has no shield, so that's a big deal. Fenn can halve him next turn. I'm still up on points, and I'm in a really good position. So I think I'm just gonna have to go chasing things. Let's clear off my focus tokens. So I honestly thought that Bob was going to turn away there because he's got Marauder. Just go around the edge. But I suppose once he's turned away, he's got 3 fangs on him. He wants to go over the top of me, really. Let's just check there aren't any nasty surprises. Nope, no real nasty surprises. So... I mean, the issue that I've got here is that I don't actually want to block Bobber. Really. Because if I block him, I think he's going to do a 1 bank or something similar. I mean, if I talon roll this guy, basically all of the issues stem from the fact that Lando is just a pain. I'm expecting Lando to do a 1 bank here and just keep his thing open. So I could just gun in on Lando, which is a legitimate decision. If I do a hard 1, it's going to have to be a hard 2, isn't it? So the issue that I've got there is that Seavor's probably just going to do a hard whatever and get angry at things. So Fenn could just nuke Seavor. Seems ill-advised. Right. With Han and all the other stuff that he's got, he is going to do so much damage to ZR2 if ZR2 doesn't get out. So I think ZR2 just 2 bank barrel roll focus, just books it away. comes back later, sits back on the tail of Seavor. As long as I can fit the barrel roll in there, because I might not. So if I do the 3 bank and then a boost away, Fenn is a bit too close to continue to wail on Bobber. So this is the thing. This is why I want to get out the way of Bob, because I want him to do a 1 bank or a 3 forwards away, and then Fenn just tucks in behind him and shoots him up. But so I'm gonna put Fenn's dial in first, because Fenn's going to pick on Bobber. But I'm not going to put it on the table yet, because then he knows that Fenn is the easy one and the easy one is the hard one. So let's work out the rest of them, shall we? 3 forward followed by a boost is going to nail this guy. 1 forward is also going to nail him. I think I actually do a hard 2 from this guy, because hopefully that's just going to catch Lando in the side and get him out of most forms of trouble. Allows him hard 2. Hard 3 would allow him the option of a 4K, or maybe just a 2 around the corner. It would also allow hard 1 barrel roll. Again, I don't actually want to block Bobber. So hard 2 and a boost. Hard 3 and a boost would block Lando. Oh, this has put me in a really annoying position actually. I feel I can get all 3 on. If I commit to blocking Lando here, I've got to get out of range 1 of Seavor. That's the issue. I feel like this guy can just nail Seavor in the face. 3 bank up there. So this one, hard, yeah. Hard 1. Hard 3. Hard 3. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What's this guy got? Yep. Let's do a hard 3. I've got to keep myself unstressed here, because as long as I'm sitting there, no matter what he does, he's going to be far enough away that he's not going to get a range 1. If he's there, then Fenn can get the range 1, so that's fine. Yeah, all good. All shiny, capping. And hopefully, we can just nail Bobber with Fenn. So let's do one of recruit 2. That is number 3. That is number 2. So yeah, recruit 2, recruit 1. It's like Fenn's trading camp. Set. Good to go. Right then, let's see what we got. It's me first, so let's get 2 and let's do the 2. From there, take a focus. Beautiful. Then let's do this guy. Take a focus, ready for him to bank around the corner. Watch him boost past me and make me sad. This guy. Take a focus, because Seavor's going down this turn. Yeah, if he had a proton bomb here, I would have just scattered. I would never have gone over here. I would have gone... I would have had to scatter completely. Set. Again, I'm trying to keep myself unstressed here. He might just boost Lando, but I don't think he's going to risk it if he does the one. Oh, man. Why do you have to go and be sensible? See, this is the difference with playing a good level of player. The obvious move there was hard-wanting Seavor. And he knows that I know that, so what he's done is he's just gone, you know what, I can come back later and not die. Also, it means I have to chase him if I want to kill him. Barrel left, interesting. Yeah, he's left the hard one open for next turn. That's nice. That's a good move. I like that. I like that a lot. And now this guy is just floating in the wind. There we go. And here comes the boost. I should have done the hard one after all. See, the issue is that I wanted to get him out of Bobo range. If I just put him in range of Lando. But if he does do the boost, he's stressed, he doesn't get rerolls, and he doesn't get a focus. So he can either sit there, take 2 shots, or have completely unmodded dice against me. So it's not a terrible place to be. And then if he does boost, he certainly leaves a talent roll open for me next turn. He probably leaves the... I'm probably just going to come around this way if I'm honest. Hard one barrel roll. 4k. Boost right. Oh, hello. Interesting. How much do I want to kill Boba? Not that much. Not that much. I should have just done the 2 forward after all. I almost did. So he's not going to get a shot on me. Okay. Now this does make life interesting. So I've got to think about being blocked next turn and where I want to be. So if I boost, I get there. I might even get range 1 shots into Lando. He doesn't get any rerolls, but he does get a bonus dice against me. So he would get 4 dice, and I would have focus. And I'd be stressed. So next turn, it's a very easy job to block me. There's no way in hell I'm going to try the barrel roll out that way. Can't go barrel that way. So the boost is the option. So we do the boost and we see how close I am. And I am at range something. Probably range 2 if I'm honest. I really want to do the 4k next turn. But ooh, one sec. Let's just check that. So I'm too close because I'm inside there. That's the range 2 bubble. So my nubs will probably go off the table next turn. I don't want to be there with no defense dice, but I don't want to give him another bonus dice. I will get, if that is range 1, he gets 3 dice. It's better for me to take a focus and just save it for defense. It's better to give him an extra dice for me to have more reliable dice on defense, because that tips it over the edge. Okay, pew pew. Let's get a shot on Lando. 3v1. He doesn't get any rerolls, he doesn't get any modifications. I am not spending that focus, because he now gets 3 back at me, so. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just going to have to tank this turn. This is the turn where I just go, okay, I've had a good round, let's not take too much damage and consolidate our wins. Let's get these out of the way. So hopefully the fangs aren't going to take too much damage from Boba. Don't want any crits from that butt cannon. It's going to be range 2, but yeah, he gets a reroll, he has a focus. Question is whether or not the hard one fits. Don't think it does. Oh man, no. Don't. Oh, son of a. I'm gonna blank now. I'm gonna be super sad. That could be worse. Right, let's see what we got. Oh God, not ideal. Not ideal. Well, that puts him out of the fight for like 3 turns. I mean, it could have been worse, but yeah, that's quite a big deal. Second edition ion token. Just put that there now so I don't forget it. Okay, he might actually get double tap from Lando, but we'll see. That's number 1. Okay. So he's now going to get shot by Lando. Annoyingly. gets 5 dice. Three dice into that guy or 3 dice into Fenn. It's better to shoot this one. It's the same odds. No, it isn't. Is it? It's more or less the same odds actually. 3 with a focus versus 5 without. Yeah, pretty similar. Personally, I would take the... Oh, okay. Yeah, risk reward. If he rolls hot here. Or just I roll cold. That's the thing with the fangs, it doesn't matter what you roll. It's what they roll. Safe. Dials. Because I don't have any other shots. Right. Ooh, does the hard 3 fit? Does the hard 3 fit? Well, we know where he's going. He's just going 1 forwards. So I'm just going to put dial down because it doesn't matter. So that's easy. So he goes there. Now this guy and Fenn. Bobber got out of trouble there. I had a gamble. I thought he was going to be more aggressive in terms of getting shots. Not wanting to get shot. I should have K10 things. But, yeah, I want to focus tokens. I've only taken a single damage, like all game. So, we're in a good place. Difference is that, again, this is a vassal game. This is not right. I completely disengage here. I disengage and come back around. I'm up on points. If I chase, it just puts me in a bad position. So 3 just goes away. We go back from around the rock. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing here is that Fenn is likely going to get blocked. That's the only problem. Because if it was me, I would just do a 1 bank, Lando up to there. Bobber goes that way. So I think if Bobber goes that way, this guy just does a lazy 2 bank. Number 2 does a lazy 2 bank and comes in and gets aggressive. 3 can't really do much, so he's just going to boost up there, get a focus. Yep, so hard 3 boost. This guy 2 bank. Does he need to boost? Probably not. Right, now if I'm Lando, I do a 1 bank up there, which puts my arc up there. Fenn, I don't really want to be trading butt shots with Bobber because Fenn doesn't get bonus dice. No, if I do a 2 bank, 2 bank puts me there, 1 bank blocks me. 3 forwards, still gets me shot. I want shots. Hard 3 leaves me pretty damn open. So I think I just take it. I'm just gonna have to take the hit here. If he goes that way with Bobber, which he should just do the hard 1. Unless I suicide this fang. I hard 1 him in there. Crashes him. That crashes Bobber. And therefore Fenn gets shots. The only worry would be is if Bobber does go that way and just nukes him off the table, because that is totally a thing that can happen. And then Lando's going to get I can't risk that. I just can't do it. If I do that, I just lose him. So he goes there, Fenn goes there. I'm just going to have to pray that Fenn can live. Because at least if I'm crashed into Lando, I don't get actions, but I don't get shot by both of them. If I'm not crashed into Lando, then yeah. So we go there, we take a focus. We're stressed. I'd much rather have a focus just in case, because that one might come up chasing me ass. This one, Bob, hard 1, has the boost. Nah, we just stay there with a focus token. ready to come around next turn. We don't actually want to block Bobber. This guy does a 1/4 and takes focus, because that's all he can do. Clears his iron token there. Set. Alright, see what we got. Where are you off to? Where are you off to? Expected moves expected. Should have done 2 bank. Probably would have fit. Damn. Let's just check it. No, wouldn't have fit. So, out of interest, fairly sure this one doesn't fit either. Go on. Yes! Oh, that makes it feel so, so good. So, we're not staying there. We're not staying there. This is where old Fenn would have just boosted and barrel rolled, but new Fenn cannot do old Fenn things. Thankfully, I get multiple shots on Bobber here. So, yeah. So we both knew that he was going to be there, but it was just whether or not it cleared. That would have been like the mother of all judge calls. Roll and focus. We're going to dodge Lando's arc, because of course we are. And I can't do the boost after, which is fine. So we're just going to stress ourselves up to the eyeballs and say, shout "come at me, bro" at the top of my lungs. Because that's what this guy does. Right, let's go for it, Fenn. Let's see what you got. Range 1, 5 dice. Angry Fenn, that'll do. 3 hits is always nice. I get half health. That's really important. Ooh, that's very nice. Go on, spend your focus. Reroll into an eyeball. See, that's actually a pretty good scenario for me if he rerolls into an eyeball, because then he spends his focus, has much less defensive mods, and I still get half health. At this point, the key is half health. I have taken 1 damage on number 1. Ooh, interesting. Oh, yeah, there we go. Even better for me. I was hoping he'd spend the focus, but beggars can't be choosers. Right, 2 hull. I get 70 points. Wait, yeah, 70 points because I got half a ski ball. That's quite nice. So even if he kills Fenn here, I'm still winning. I mean, I'd be very unhappy, but I'm still winning. This is the thing with half points. And he's got a very interesting choice because he can shoot. No, he doesn't. He shoots Fenn every day of the week. He just, that isn't even a choice. He gets a reroll at the back. The guy at the front has Concord Dawn Protectorate and Fenn doesn't. Interestingly enough, that is just the front arc option. It doesn't work against the back of the fire spray or the size of the falcon. Important to remember that. Yeah, 4v4 on Fenn. The only advantage that he would have got is that he can roll 4 against 3 out the front, but Fenn is much more reliable. Oh man, that really stings. Like, oh, I was hoping not to take half there. Okay, sure. That could have gone worse. I could have got crit. I don't think you remember that Concord Dawn doesn't work out the back. Important fact to know for all of you guys playing against Fangs. If you are flying Bobber or a big ship with a turret, then remember that, because it's a really good way of killing them, because a lot of your opponents won't remember it either. They will think, oh, I'm safe, and they are really not. Or just do Fenn things and natty into 4 dice anyway. But that's fine. 2 damage onto Fenn Rao, not awful. I do take half points, which puts me down some money. But we are still winning, and I still have things to shoot Bobber, so we're doing okay. And Bobber is in a really bad position for next turn. Like, really bad place. Yeah. Save. I assumed he wasn't going to use Lando. That was a bit of an assumption. Yeah. That was an even bigger deal, actually, clearing that, because they would have got duped by Seevor. Staying there, crashing into the Falcon there. So I'm going to go ahead and hope that this Fang has Bobber, because he should do. Yeah, he does. So I kind of wanted to boost, but yeah, I think I've got the 4K open to myself next turn. Right, 3v2. Let's see what Bobber's got. He's still got his focus. Oh, nice. That's a crit. Those are some. I'm rolling some very good red dice here. And again, so is he. Oh, that was bad. Another 2 on Bobber. Let's see what the crit is. So a lot of people think that you can't kill Bobber, but oh, blinded pilot. That's huge. That's a massive, massive thing. Yeah. If you point enough guns in his direction, he will go down. Eventually. It takes a little bit, but you will put him down. Now, question. I think I can go all out on killing him with Fenn here. I roll in, I take a focus, and I just hit him right in the face. This guy does a K-turn. This guy does a hard 2 and stops him from boosting. Yeah. I've got to stop him from boosting out here, so Bobber will likely do the hard 2. Or at least a 1 bank. So Fenn can do the 2 bank pretty safely. He's got the boost into focus lined up. Recruit number 1 is going to actually have a think about chasing Seevor here. I mean, if I do the Talon roll to there, I'm going to get a shot on Bobber. But I'd much prefer to have a focus, because if I do that and then the barrel roll, then Lando's going to shoot me. I can come around this way. See, that's the thing. If I do a 1 hard and then a boost, I'm going to be able to come around the back of Seevor next turn. So I think that's what we do with number 1. It's quite nice having Fangs flanking. Whilst I really need to put some damage into Bobber here, I'm going to trust that Fenn and number 2 can do it. So with a hard 2 to there, that will put shots into Lando. I'm not stressed, so that's fine. So number 2 is going to do a hard 2. Clear a stress, block Bobber. I could barrel roll, but that doesn't leave me with very many options for next turn. I might block him. And blocking him would be really nice. Now I have to check that this guy is safe. Now, because he's inside the asteroid, I know he's safe. Because that asteroid was placed on 2-2, the asteroids have to be placed range 5. So range 2 is a straight 5. And the 4K, followed by a ship base, is the 5 straight. So as long as you're inside the asteroid bubble, you know that you can do a 4K safely. For those of you that used to play Defenders, you will know this. Or still play Defenders. Thank you, Daniel, by the way, if you're watching. Highly educational. How do you mark crits on ships? Yeah, Duke on Seevor is awful, but it does mean you might not roll that many hits. How do you mark crits on the ships? Is that in the tabletop stream? So basically there's an app called TTS. TTT, sorry. Tabletop TO. Spawn crit token. There we go. We can put that away for him. So, yay. Oh, Daniel, you are Walunga. I've seen you around so much online. I've chatted to you in person. I haven't put the two and two together. Hello, nice to meet you in inverted commas. Yeah, so you can mark the crit on ships that way, or you can do it on my lovely little snazzy tool that I've got to mark the damage on ships. Either way, whichever one. Obviously, you guys wouldn't be streaming during the game, so you would just right-click and spawn the crit token. Right-click on the damage card. I didn't bother doing it with the other one because I didn't need to. I made him think that I actually need to think about Fenn as opposed to being the first move I dialed in. I got distracted talking to you guys. Oops. Right, after me. After me. Boink whip. Oh. It's fine. Nobody noticed. Check your dials, people. Check your dials. There we go. So that one's that one, and that one's that one. This is the only issue with the... Right, there. This is why I use colour dots. Because I mean, you guys probably can't see the two, so I can't see it. Really appreciate Dragonfly letting me do that. Technically, if this was a tournament game, you could have made me do that and done a white 2 forwards and then fly off the board. So that would have been a pretty big deal. Yeah, don't mess up your ships. So actually, saying that I didn't want to do the hard 2, yeah, I don't, because I don't want to get nuked. So that is fine. He's... Oh, shush, bunny. I fed you. So he goes there, doesn't get stressed, and takes the focus. This guy should have done the hard 1, not the hard 2, but is in a good position for next turn. Does that, take a focus. Yeah, we can do a hard 2 around that. Focus set. There we go. Casually cheating on stream. Is this Gold Squadron? Probably. Nice. I get a shot on this guy. I get a stress token as well. Right, I expect the Fulton to do a hard 2 here. There it goes. Which is going to make him think a little bit. But I say that, he's just going to take shots on Fenn. That's what he's going to do. Now, I'm curious to see where Bobber goes here. Because saying that I think he's... Yeah, okay. So, he can do a straight boost in this situation. But he's going to flip the blinded, fair enough. Okay, I think that's a mistake. I think he should have just got range, because now I do that and take a... Do I double down? I mean, I kind of want to take a target lock here. But I'm going to focus because they are the same odds. They are the same odds. I mean, target lock is slightly better, but the reason that the target lock is better is mostly because you have it left over afterwards, and slightly more chance of crits. I don't like taking things to chance, and the likelihood is that if for whatever reason I don't explode Bobber here, which is an option, Fenn quite likes a focus for defense. If I get 4 hits, I spend the focus. Nice and simple. Five versus 2 into Bobber. There it is. There's the 4. I got him. I would have been tempted to take a reinforce there as Dragonfly, because with Bobber's rerolls, he's got 2 because he's got multiple things at range 1. It would have been much more likely that he would have been able to reduce mine by 1 and then get the double natural evade. But yeah, the blinded pilot really messed with him there. Basically he wants to trade with Fenn. Right, 122 points. That is a good position for me to be in. If I can keep Fenn alive. Now, of course, Lando now gets a really good shot on Fenn. So hopefully he doesn't die here. He is range 3. He probably will take 1. Maybe 2. It depends on my green dice. Lando should get 2. So it depends on crits, and it depends on if I get 2 natural evades. It's about a 50-50 chance whether or not you get 1 or 2. Okay, there's no crits there. There's a dead Fenn. Fair enough. Still up in points though. Still up in points. You would have hoped for more, but Fenn does that. It's really frustrating, but he does do it. Ugh. This should be interesting. This is a good one to see if we can close out. Trading Fenn for Bobbet is a good trade. Annoyingly, I lose my focus because Seevor is a pain, and he's got Duke. Ugh. Blank out, please. That's fine. I still take a hit. Seevor is really annoying. Who do I shoot now? I think it's a TIE fighter with an evade. I'm not going to get damage through. I'm mildly concerned that I'm just going to get finished off by Seevor here. I've got 3 fangs. Don't be scared. You can do this. Sorry, I should have called the range. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I've got 3 fangs. They're in a good position. Just, you know, don't screw up. Easy. Just don't screw up. Reroll the blank? Okay, not reroll the blank. Can you do that on defense? Yeah, you can. You can do it on defense. I should take Lando. Lando's really good. So I've been considering taking Terry, Fenn, and a basic fire spray, but I just can't see how it's better than this. Because having, like, if Fenn died there, I'd have Lando and Terok, which is good. But I feel like it's still a lot better just having 3 fangs. Because these guys are really tasty. 2 forwards and a boost. Yeah, that puts me in a good position. Unless he turns away, but that's fine. ZR2, so 2 is this one. Make sure I don't mess up my dials a second time. He goes down. I feel like he might turn away here. If he turns away, that's fine. 2 forwards focus. Because I don't want him too far back, otherwise I'll get trick shots on myself. ZR3. Might do a 3 forwards and attempt to block Seevor. Because if he does a 2 bank, he'll be there. Could do a 4, I'm not stressed. Is he just going to go over the top of me? 3 bank. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do the 3. If I block him, I block him. I'll get good shots. Probably don't get trick shotted. Maybe. It's there. It's there. Oh, that's really close. So 2 and a bit. Oh man, that's. No, I gotta do the 2. I gotta do the 2 because otherwise I get tricked. Annoyance. I might get tricked anyway and get shot by 4 dice. What do you want out of this? Seevor shoots second. He's got Duke. That's fine. Right. Number 1. Hard 2 around the asteroid. Hard 2 can't boost. Almost certainly. 2 bank and a boost. Doesn't put me in the right place. That's fine. This guy does 2. Cool. Let's go. See what you got. Yeah, you can never have enough fangs. Fangs are great. I'm going to need to buy some more of them. I've got 2 painted right now. I need to paint another 2. Right, there we go. Sit there, take a focus. Let's line up the falcon, shall we? Lovely. Sit there, take a focus. Let's make ourselves a nice little kill box. One of those, take a focus. Or do we just sit there? Nah, we take a focus. extra dice versus dice modifications. If he decides to shoot him, that's fine. Set. I'm going to get tricked with like all of the dice here. Hee thunk. Oh well, he's going to lose his focus. Or is he? He might have him in bullseye. It'd be really nice if he does. Yeah, Hyperspace Legal is also grand. Yeah. Bye, Falcon. Well, at least we're going to murder Seabor here. Oh, he's staying there. Interesting. He's just going for the kill shot. Oh, this could be a big one. Okay then, ballsy. I like it. I like it. I'm going to have to see if I can kill Seabor here. Just get the points. Pew. Oh, yeah. He's only got a 3-dice gun. Oh, God. Say he's only got a 3-dice gun. I'm quite sad right now. I'm quite sad. That's 2 fangs that I've lost to blanks. That's really frustrating. Like, game losingly bad. Because that's a range 1 shot on a Falcon. With these 2, I can halve the Falcon, like, no problems. And that wins me the game. I halve it, I go away. Ah, man. That's really annoying. Kinda gotta kill Seavor here. Right, I've got to update those points. So 1 is now dead. So I'm only 10 points up. Well, let's see how much damage I can do, shall we? That's not bad. No, I get through L3. Let me undo things. Stop clicking things. I'm just going to keep on clicking undo until you stop undoing things. Okay, there we go. So, rear L3. Set. I get crits. Not terrible. Could have got 3, but he gets rid of L3 for that. That's fine. Take 2 shields. Cool. Yeah, he's just going to force this turn. Oh, 1 more shield. Okay. Right, I definitely kill Seavor. Three v 3. Blat. Take that, TIE fighter. A very dead TIE. Cool. Right, now this is interesting now. So points wise I'm up, but that's a very healthy Falcon. He's lost 2 shields. 139 to 112. If I get a fang halved here, he is winning? No, he's not. Yeah, that's... I feel like I chased down Boba really, really well, and that's just kicked me in the teeth. I was in a really good position there. I've taken hits for that. That's really frustrating. Right, the thing I've got to remember is that as long as I keep at long range and not stressed, then Lando can't do that much damage to me. So, slowly coming in and focusing is the name of the game here. Or staying at long range, because 3 against 3 is fine. 2 bank and a boost. I think we just do 3 forwards. 2 bank. Let's just, you know what? Let's just trade him. I don't have to come in hot. I can just take my time. I know exactly where he's going. He's going one forwards, and then he's going to rotate his arc, so he has no mods. So, oh, come on. This is where I lose the game because I'm being stupid. Right, so that goes there. And I'm just going to have to take a focus, actually. Yeah, it was close. I shouldn't have done it. Range 2 though, so he gets 2 dice. Watch him crit me into oblivion. Swivels the arc. He's got to do it. He's got to turn his arc. He might boost. I can see him boosting up the board. Oh, down the board. Sure. Again, mistake. Should have gone the other way, and therefore he got a shot on me as well. Because now he does not, I don't think. Yep, no shot. 3v2, he's stressed, he can't do any stuffs. Set. Yeah, that was a big mistake from him there. Big mistake. Okay. He's got no shields. Let's just keep on chasing. All I've got to do here is just slowly chew him down. Just slowly catchy falcon. I stay at long range with a focus token, spend all of my focuses on defense. The average defense roll on a fang at range 3 is at least 2 symbols. So you just keep on doing that. You don't take any chances. Everything is fine. Because I'm up on points, he's got to come get me. If he comes close, he takes 3 more hollowness and half. So he's got to get aggressive here. Focus up. So I'm expecting him to go to the right here. Kind of want to lock, but can't risk it just in case. Oh, nice. He did go that way. Yeah, so this is why I didn't take the lock, because at long range I can get shot and die. So he's just going to go for the guaranteed shots. I'm going to put him in a kill box. Slowly put him in a kill box. I get 4 dice. This is good. It's just going to be a case of slowly chip away. Make sure that you don't get halved. I could be aggressive. Now I've just got to be careful. 112 to 139. He's just going defensive here. So no shot there. 1 shot here. 3v2. He's gunning for all the rerolls, not taking any damage. So that's fine. He might get it. Reroll 1. If he's stressed, it means I know where he's going next turn. 2 bank, 1 bank. Yep. That sucks. That was unlucky. Oh well, I know what we're doing next round. Those ones. So number 3 is going to do a hard 2 to the left. Fuel leak. Interesting. And that requires putting on the thing. Fuel leak. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. So fuel leak as your last damage card is absolutely fine. Fuel leak as the first damage card that you put in a falcon, the only thing that's worse than that is a hull breach, because you just know it's going to sit there and trigger. You want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. I can see him going for the crash here, so I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go nice and easy. He's just going to go nice and easy. This is a dice game now. He is waiting for my defense dice to crap out. I just need to put enough damage to him without my defense dice disappearing. That's all it. That's all it is. Literally all it is. And he needs to remember that it's on 7 hull. 7-hull falcon. There we go. So I'm being very careful here to stay at range 2. This next turn is going to be the worry, but I should be able to do 2 damage to him this turn. I'm not stressed, which is important. 2v3, yep. Doesn't matter who he's shooting actually. Just got to clarify. Yep. Oh my days. If this direct hits me, I'm going to... all of the salt. Just scattered across the universe. I need to put my other damage cards on. 3, 4, and 1, 2 for Fenn. So, one of those, and a crit. Okay, don't crash into asteroids. So he's now like, however many points ahead of me, behind me, like 10 points behind me now. Need to update that one, so that was 3, and then 3 takes 2 more with a stunned pilot. So if I go over a rock, I'm just dead. 134 to 139. Right, well, at least I got my focus for attack. Look at the bright side of life. Okay. Sure. Go on, spend your rerolls. Yep. Yep. That's quite nice. Okay, now all of the damage. Okay, so this should just be the one, but it gets me half points. There we go, gets me half points. Right, 170 to 134. Oh boy. Hey, green dice are there to despise. I have had a couple of situations. My thing is getting knocked out of the top cut. Like that's my thing. I've made quite a lot of top cuts, and I've lost in the first round off many of them. But every now and then, you do get to complain about your dice. My favourite one to complain about is the German Open from last year. I was flying Kylo, and I got shot at range 2 with a focus, and on a full health card, so I lost my shields. A crit gets through. So I got my auto thrusters active. Average roll is hit focus blank. First of all, he natties into 2 hits and a crit. Secondly, I take the crit because I only get a single thing, which happens to be a damage sensor array, so no actions. Now, 1.0 damage sensor array, you can't just flip it, you got to roll a dice. So for 7 turns, I rolled a dice, and I got 7 blanks to lose in the top 16 cut. To be honest, against Roger Jeske, really nice guy. Came late. He beat Jesper at Worlds last year as well. But it's just really frustrating when stuff like that happens. And you feel like you got it in the bag, and then things just explode. And it makes you sad. Nah, Fangs don't need heroic. Maybe me flying Fangs need heroic, but heroic wouldn't have saved Fenn, you Rod Noble. That's the thing with heroic. Fangs, Scum has Fearless. Fearless is absolutely fine. This list is too efficient as it is. What's the chance he just hits me here? Yeah, I need heroic. You're not wrong there. Target lock. because he's probably going to hit me this turn. And if I get this right, that's number 2. Lovely. Then I should be able to do a 2-bank and then roll. Oh, I haven't got it right. Damn it. Old barrel rolls would have let me fit that. Should have done the 2 forwards. Oh well. Looks like I'm going to be taking a focus and praying that I don't die. Because that was stupid. I'm doing my best to lose this game. Like, I really am doing my best to lose this game. Thing is, time limit wise, this is, what is this? It's like an hour and a half in now. This is my point about I play slow. Yeah, Barrow already got me way out. Oh well, let's see what happens. He needs to do his stuff. Bring it on. He gets rerolls. He gets reroll blanks. Lots of eyeballs, please, Lando. All of the eyeballs. No. Yeah, he is on 5, which is important because that means half health. Because apparently I'm going to win this on time by blocking his falcon. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just don't blank out again. Oh god! Hey, thanks for the follow. You're a wonderful person. There we go. You get to hear me. You get to hear me moan about dice for another like however long. Oh man, there we go. Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Die, Falcon, die! Yay! 2 more damage. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. Strong. Right. So now here's the question. If I do a town roll and go as far back as possible, is the Falcon going to blast straight past me? I'm not sure. So this guy is just going to, like, again, in a table game, I would do a hard one, I would barrel roll and focus and be like, I'm off. Goodbye, sweet prince. You are never seeing me again. But that's boring. That's really boring. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to shoot him right in the face. So we're going to try and shoot him right in the face because it'll be fun. Number 2. Yeah, so this is the problem that I have when I'm playing for funsies. Although it's actually quite an interesting one because when you're doing this properly, let's check the line there. Yeah, so if I don't kill him this turn, then number 3 is dead, but I'm going to do it anyway because why not? It's a really bad attitude to have. The correct move here, if anyone is wondering, is the hard 3 and a boost. No, it's not. It's so where is he? Where's he going to go? He's got to do a 1-bank down this way. I mean, can he even get away from that rock? He might not be able to get away from the rock, you know. Right, let's make life interesting. So number 2 is the too hard the correct call. So I think there. I feel like he's going to try and jump over the top of me. I feel like a hard 3 in a roll will get him right in the asteroid. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try being nonsense. I should do a town roll or something, but let's try and block him on a rock because we can and it's fun. And then if we're going to block him on a rock, if I go forwards, I'm hitting that rock next turn, which is a problem because I have a structure down. Oh no, I can do a hard one. I'm going to back myself. I think I can get out of that with a hard one. So I'm going to go for the kill because I think we can. So I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to roll forwards to there. So when he crashes into me, he hits the asteroid. And then I'm going to take a focus because I want him to shoot me with 4 dice. All of the bad decisions. And then this guy just does one of those. Yeah, I can do a hard one next turn. Everything is fine. No regrets. None at all. Toot toot. Oh, you. Oh, man. I was gambling. I was going for the cocky play. I should, yeah. If I'd have done town roll there and he'd done the forward 3, I would have totally got shots on him and just killed him. But that's boring. That's boring. I can just block him to death here. I just run away to time. Yep. He's safe. Yeah, Land has been pretty unlucky. It's a good thing that my evade dice are just as terrible. Pew! Oh, damn. That's a dead Lando. Doesn't matter what he rolls. Because of the fuel leak, he's just dead. Poof. Oh. That was more tense than I imagined, considering the start. Yeah, I think Fenn dying was a really big one. And no, actually, Fenn dying was acceptable. That Fang getting one shot before he put 4 dice into Lando, that was not acceptable. That was not acceptable. But I did get really good green dice at the start of the game, so that's swings and roundabouts. I would have been a lot more conservative with that Fang. Yeah, the bomb on Bobber would have made a big difference. That would have been a huge difference. Yeah, I would have had to completely disengage from him. Which would have been a really big deal, because he would have then been able to get a couple of turns of shots off on me to sort of come back from that initial really good engagement at the start of the game. Yeah. We will see what happens with this, but I really rate these things. I really like the Fangs, and honestly, I feel like at the moment, like Seavor for 30 is great. I think he's like the new Omega leader. He doesn't need Duke. He doesn't need Duke. I think he just operates on his own. He just takes the focus and starts pinging things at long range. Because he's really good at it. He's really good at it. Yeah, as long as I can be okay with dice swings. See, I told myself I wasn't going to go back to Fangs because I can't deal with the swingy green dice. So I should just fly Y-Wings, but Fangs are just so much more me. I really like Fangs. Y-Wings are slow and sluggish, and I have to buy 2 Fangs or 2 Y-Wings. It doesn't actually matter which. Yeah. So yeah, we're both playing this in Scott's Hyperspace Tourney. Have I tried 5 A-Wings? I haven't. However, I made top 8 in 2016 Yavin with the 5 crack shot A-wings. Not the crack snap, 5 with auto thrusters and crack shot. Really good at killing jump masters, like really good. So I know how to fly them, and I don't know whether they're good. One sec. Google Doc on the page. I am Proton Bomb Y-Wings. No, just 5 Y-Wings. Well, you don't take the Proton Bomb because you get 5 of them instead. Proton Bombs are nice, but having the extra Y-Wing is a good counter to aces. To Alpha Strikes. I believe that in the present meta, whilst the Proton Bomb is really helpful, the extra one will be quite useful because TIE Swarms, yes, but yeah, Resistance A-Wings are a lot better. As a serious thing, why would you take 5 A-Wings when you can take 4 of them and Poe, which is something that's on my list? Like, that's going to be really fun. 4 PS1s, Poe with Black One and R4 mech. Like, really, really good. Yeah, of course, McPolly. The old RZ1s are my favourite ship in the entirety of Star Wars, and it makes my second favourite ship is the B-Wing. So hyperspace makes me sad. But I've got 5 of them all painted up in funky colours, which I might see if I can find. But yeah, I want to see if I can. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna post a picture because I can find it. It's on my Medium. So I write blogs as well as doing this. I haven't done blogs in a little while, but if you want to, just search Oli 186 Medium or Oliver Potnell, Oli Potnell. Let's go for. Where are we looking for? Europeans. No, I can't remember which one it's in, and I'd have to scroll through all of the pictures to find them. Damn. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I really like the idea. Out of interest, what would be the 5 aiming list? Go on, post it to me. I'm curious. Let's see what you got. Right, let's actually say how to Dragonfly. Who doesn't have a? I mean, yeah, okay. Go for it. Just send a link in here. If you've been playing for long enough, then you might do. I've got all the cards for all 3 types of Crack Swarm from the original. So I've got the adaptability one, I've got the Crack Snap, and I've got the Auto Thrusters version with trick shots as well. So what I'm doing now is we're going to have a conversation about the game. I think it's really important to discuss the game afterwards, see what went well, what went badly, how can you improve. It's a really, really good way of doing it because, yeah, it basically means that you can get your opponent's opinion as well as yours, and it's not just an echo chamber. Ah, nice. So it's just Trick Heroics, Zari, Lulo, Tally. Yeah, makes sense. You can have all the name ones. See, I do really like that. I would take them all with Intimidation instead, though, because Intimidation is one of my favourite upgrades. So I'd probably go Intimidation over Trick Shot, but that's a personal preference. Yeah, I don't know. Like Han Gunner is really expensive. I do like Bob, but I think he's worth it. He does what he should, and he's worth 100 points. But he is really expensive with Han Gunner. I am seriously considering trying to make a list around this. So what do we got? Let's go hyperspace. So we need Boba. We need Lando, because Lando was really good. and yeah, I think I would swap L3 onto Bobber, because Lando is the bait. This is the thing with the Falcon. You want someone to shoot him first. You really, really do. And having L3 on Lando is nice, but it just makes him, yeah, it's just. So you go for Bobber, you put a proton bomb on him, device proton bomb, 95 points. How many have I got there? 48. Ah, it's just not enough. It's not enough. Can't go to Lando's Falcon. So I want something like Terok. You just don't. See, Bobber is really expensive. You just don't have enough points for extras. Proton bombs in L3. That's a real shame. I mean, you can fit in a basic Fang, or you can fit in 2 mining guilds. I mean, that will work. Yeah, I really like L3 on Bobber, because Bobber is your big hitter. Hey, nice. I think I saw that. I think you posted that on Facebook. Sorry with intimidation. Yeah, you don't tend to use it because that's why you want it on every single ship, because you never know who's going to block, and I quite like having it on all the ships just in case. Yeah, L3 on Bobber. Right, I'm gonna finish the stream on this. So I'm carrying on streaming. I'm just gonna stop the recording so we get the recording of the game.